Good morning. My name is Richard Golden, and these are my two colleagues, Jennifer Pontario and Chrissy Mulligan. We are here to introduce the Pirates Landing rental agency system to you. In order to do this, we would like to show you this short film, our episode of Systems Impossible. For the system, we have chosen the IBM PC. Tests show that the PC is a very reliable and powerful business computer. The PC market value when purchased was $5,795. For storage, we will be using a 20 megabyte hard disk. Its cost was $1,595. For backup storage, we will be using a floppy disk drive. This will cost $375. The system will be accessed using 4 W terminals at $250 each. These add up to $1,000. Printouts will be on 2 printers, 2 Toshiba P1340 dot matrix printers, which cost $995 each. These add up to a cost of $1,990. Our miscellaneous estimated cost is $5,000. Therefore, the total cost of systems hardware is $15,775. Now, a word about our files. They will be accessed directly using a database format. All information will be backed up nightly using a floppy disk. We will be using random access to retrieve information stored in our files. Chris and Jen will be showing you a few examples of what our screens look like. Now I'd like to turn the presentation over to Chrissy Mulligan. Chris?
All of the screens we have developed are easy to use because the format stays the same throughout the system. The format consists of a set of instructions at the bottom of each screen. To go back to the system main menu from each screen, simply press the Escape key. For this presentation, the instructions have been omitted from the screens. These instructions can be found in the user's guide. To perform any transactions, the user must start at the sign-on screen. He must then enter his last name and his assigned password. If he fails to do this correctly, he will have 2 more chances to correct his mistake. In the event that he does not access the system on the 3rd try, the terminal will be locked from the system. In order for him to return to the system, he must have his manager unlock the terminal. The passwords will be assigned so that each employee can only access information from the system pertaining to his job. After bypassing the sign-on screen, the main menu will be displayed. At this point, the user has several options. One of these options, option number 3, rental charges, enables you to look up price quotes to explain this process. Let's go back to Richard Golding in the classroom. When I return, I will explain another option from the system's main menu. The option you can select from the system main menu is option number 6, reservation menu. To do this, simply type in number 6 and press enter. When this is done, the reservation menu will display. In order to make a reservation, you will choose option number 2. From this menu, the system will then display the reservation unit screen. Here, the user will type in all customer data. The system will then generate the following information: deposit, balance due, unit number, and confirmation number. Then this unit is temporarily flagged awaiting the customer's deposit. If the deposit is not received within the allotted amount of time, the unit will then become available once again. You may choose from the system main menu. It's option number 2, billing. If the user selects this option, the billing menu will be displayed. From this menu, you can perform 3 different options. They are check in, check out, and display billing info. These options allow the user to display or print the guest folio. If the user chooses option number 1, check in, the check-in screen will be displayed. Here, the customer enters the customer's confirmation number, which is given to him when he makes a reservation. When this is done, the system displays customer data. Or, if the user chooses option number 2, checkout, the checkout screen is displayed. Or, if the user chooses option number 2, checkout, the checkout screen is displayed. For this screen, you will follow the same procedure as in the check-in process. The checkout screen is used only to verify the customer's departure. Now I would like to turn back the presentation over to Jennifer Ponterio. She will be summarizing the accounting and maintenance screens.
Christine. Now I'd like to show you the accounting menu. To get to the accounting menu, the user must first start at the system main menu. You can choose option number 1 and press enter. This will then take you to the accounting menu. I won't be going into all the details of the accounting menu, but these are the options you can pick. Option number 1, general ledger. Option number 2, accounts receivable. Option number 3, accounts payable. Or option number 4, payroll. These functions are explained fully in the user's guide. I have to stop. Go on to maintenance. To access the maintenance system, the user selects option number 5, unit status, from the system main menu. Then the unit status screen will be displayed. You have 2 options on the screen. Option number 1 will enable you to inquire about the availability of a unit, or option number 2, which will bring up the unit request screen. If you choose option number 2, the unit maintenance request screen is displayed. The user then types in the unit number and the current date. After that is done, the system will generate a message to the user. Yes will be displayed next to unit clean if the room is clean and available for occupancy. And a message of no will be displayed next to need maintenance. If some kind of services are needed, they will be described in the space provided. A daily maid schedule will be given to each maid. On these schedules, there will be information consisting of building number, unit number, floor number, and the name of the maid for each building. Each of these schedules will be divided into 2 parts. Rooms to be cleaned before the 10 a.m. check-in time and rooms to be cleaned after the 4 p.m. check-out time. The maintenance staff will also receive damage report forms. These forms will include information such as unit number, current date, and the employee name. The employee will place a check next to the appropriate item that has been damaged, such as furniture, appliances, or windows. He will also write a brief description of the damage incurred. At this point, I would like to conclude our presentation. For Richard Golding and Chrissy Mulligan, I'm Jennifer Ponterio. Thank you for watching.